What is up, everybody? We are here with the final round coverage of the 2019 Mohawk Park Open. So far, we have Matt Bell holding his lead at 35 under par. Coda Hatfield had a couple of bad breaks and kind of pulled back from Matt. He's holding at 32. Billy, also with a couple of bad breaks, sitting at 21 down. We have Zackeriath Johnson at 29 and Richard White at 27. So final 9. This is it. This
Exciting
is for
stuff,
all the marbles. Hole 17. This is a par 4. A very, very soft par 4, 495 feet. You're really just throwing a safe shot out as far as you can. You want to try and get it as flat as possible as well, and then have a really easy pitch up for your birdie.
Yeah, just get past that tree line. You'll have a wide open shot for the par or a birdie, I guess. And he might have a couple things in the way, but it looks manageable.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see people getting a little too greedy on this hole, and they'll turn something over into that water.
Yeah, I've done that many times.
Yeah. Richard throwing a good shot out there.
Oh, I'll have an easy up there.
You have to be thinking how their endurance is going right now.
Yeah.
They basically already finished the round, and they're got 9 more to go.
Right. And Zach putting out a really good shot there.
Yeah, he's got a birdie look or an eagle look.
Oh yeah. Coda just released that too low and a worm burner.
Yeah.
Just dug straight into the ground. Here is Billy. See if he can get it all the way up there, because if there's anybody who can, it's this guy right here.
And there's nothing to lose, so why not go for it?
Yep. And this is looking really nice if it can squeak through there.
Oh my god, it did squeak through there.
And he is going to be left with about a 25, 30-foot putt.
Yeah, about 470-foot shot.
Yeah. Great drive from Billy there. Way to come back from that 8.
Yeah, he's got that up a little too high, caught up with the wind, and just kind of got shot straight back down.
Matt with a little bit of a tricky upshot here. Throwing a little Annie with a putter, and he is going to be a little bit pin high long left.
He was in a similar spot second round. Get up by Richard there.
Here is Zach for the eagle. Getting it way up there. And
yeah, he played that wind right. It's just, I mean, he's too far back. Tricky putt.
Here's Coda. Just a little bit too low.
And here's Billy for eagle. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
3 eagles during this round.
3 eagles. That is impressive.
That's some like Simon Lizotte stuff.
Yeah. He's really happy about that.
Yeah, and
this is a great hole. This is a stroke on the field.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a nice putt by Matt there.
Here. Oh yeah.
Matt just finds ways to just get the disc in the basket. You know?
He is now 4 strokes ahead of Coda. Coda's going to be dropping a stroke here.
Yep. Well, no, he parred it.
He parred it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. I keep forgetting it's par 4.
I know. Well, we play we play every course par 54. It seems like.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Hole 18. This is a par 3, 297 feet. There is 2 lines on this hole. You have a right side gap, which you're throwing directly over the creek, under some branches, so it's a little bit riskier. Then you have the wide forehand skip route, which is preferred, at least for me, at least.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with it though, because oftentimes you'll take a big skip, and you gotta be careful with that water right behind the basket. So you gotta play for the skip and know where to land it.
Yeah, definitely. And it looks like there's a lot of left to right wind going on right now.
Oh, that looks so pure.
The wind kind of dropped it, but kept it up.
Had enough rotation on that disc to keep it spinning.
It's a great shot from Billy.
Here's Matt with that Hellfire.
For a nice forehand.
Yeah, that'll
Will be
work.
a little bit short, but should be able to convert the birdie.
Yeah, he's in the spot where he needs to not mess up.
Zach showing us his great
Oh,
forehand.
sit down.
And that went OB.
Man, that's the second time he had one roll right into the water
Yeah.
near the basket.
Yeah, I blame the left to right wind. Kind of kept it pushing.
Yeah, I think Richard saw what. Oh, is he gonna roll one down? Let's say he made an adjustment from Zach's shot by
Yeah.
playing a little bit more wide, but he still pushed that water.
Yeah. Coda getting it out a little bit lower. Should have a nice skip here.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah. Uh-oh. And he's good.
Man, this green is like made of ice or something. Everything's
It's that left to
sliding
right
away
wind,
from
man.
it.
It's keeping him up and pushing him.
And Matt Bell just makes it look so damn easy.
Yeah. 37 under par.
Ooh, nice
Great.
putt by Zach there.
Yeah, good par save. Came out so smooth.
Oh yeah.
Pro side and everything.
Yep, hit the
Perfect
pocket.
putt.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Here we have Richard. Oh. Just a little bit too low and kind of hit the cage and bounced out.
Yeah, you can see Coda actually lined that, or he read that wind pretty well. It just kind of bounced off that pole and got rejected.
Yeah.
Nice birdie putt by Billy.
Oh, yeah. Slowly getting closer to the mix.
Man, if he just didn't have those two bad holes, like bad holes, then he'd be sitting pretty.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about sitting Matt Bell pretty, but he'd be flirting with the 30 down mark.
Mm-hmm. All right, we are on to hole 19. This is par 4, 710 feet, and this is known as the Judge hole.
The Judge.
Yeah, you're thrown from 17 Red Hawks tee pad to 18 Red Hawks basket, so it's quite the bomber hole. Depending on the wind, you might see some rollers to bite off as much distance as you can, but unfortunately this day there was a lot of headwind, so we'll see just some bombs.
Yeah, you really
As
just
long
want
as
to
you
get
don't
it.
hit the tree, you can get there whichever way you want.
Yeah, you're really just trying to get it out in front of hole 18's tee pad, really.
Mm-hmm.
Just set yourself up with about 70 feet
Yeah.
to the basket and try to miss that tree on the right and see if you can knock in a birdie.
Yep.
Maybe an eagle. Nope, definitely not an eagle.
No. Yeah, an Eagles.
I don't think anybody can reach that.
Yeah.
At least with this wind.
None.
That's looking pretty good from Billy. Kept it right in the
Really
middle of the
good.
fairway.
Yeah, he got a little bit of late turn out there. Got some more glide, and he is going to have
He's in prime
pretty
spot.
easy upshot.
Yep. Bell throwing out a good one. Needs to hook up a little bit, though.
And that just turned over. He's going to be right behind that picnic table.
Kind of surprised to see Zach on forehand. And yeah, he's got a lot of distance to cover
Yep.
still.
He parked hole 17.
That's true. He did do that. Oh,
Richard parked hole 17 as well.
yeah, with a little bit of tree help.
Yeah, both of them. Coda is putting out a
He
really
he
nice
crushed
shot.
this.
Yeah.
It's right there by
Some
Billy.
nice flex on there. Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Now is this basket in his head?
Nah.
Okay. Ooh, we got a
This is
full
looking-
flight out of this.
Yeah, this is looking really good. A little bit short, but
Still a great shot.
yeah, he should be able to salvage a par from there.
Richard gonna follow that line. He didn't quite get the turn that Zach got,
Mm-mm.
but I mean that's fine too. He's
Yeah,
not
he'll
playing
be-
for a 3.
Yeah, he'll be well short as well. Matt putting out really low. Some nice flip up on it. And he'll be a little bit short as well. And we'll most likely have to just lay up for the 4.
Coda was lining this up for a long time. He really wanted to get up there to the basket.
Yeah, he needs it.
Yeah.
If he's wanting to make any kind of run on Matt in this final 9.
And that's about as good as it's going to get from there.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's going to be a headwind putt, which won't be fun, but that'll work. Billy's turn that over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of grip blocked it a little bit.
Yeah. Side note, Ron Converse was on the hole ahead of us.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
So he putts, it hits the cage.
From like 20 feet.
Yeah, from like 20 feet, yeah. And again, the wind's crazy on this hole. And he hits the cage, the disc flies back up and goes like, what, they said 3 feet?
Back in.
I didn't personally see it, but it goes 3 feet out and the wind blows it back into the basket.
Yeah, we just hear a bunch of roars of excitement. We're like, what just happened?
Yeah, it sounded like an ace. It literally sounded like an ace, and I was like, what? But yeah, that was just a crazy moment.
If it was on film, that would probably go viral.
Oh yeah. And Billy. Oh my goodness.
How did this not stay in?
Wow.
That's one of those things where you just simply hit it too hard. Hit it too hard, too perfect.
Too much mustard on it. That would have been an awesome birdie from Billy.
That'd been epic.
Borderline eagle, honestly.
Yeah. And Coda, you can tell by that wind, he couldn't even get his disc to stop wobbling. Just right out of the hand. It's hard to control.
Mm-hmm. Good par from Richard. Looks like Matt will be doing the same thing.
I feel like Matt is just flying under the radar. He's just like casually getting birdies here, getting pars here, just no mistakes. Playing super solid.
Super clean.
I have a feeling he's gonna have a great season.
Yeah. Looking forward to recording/watching.
Yeah. Yeah, very excited that Matt Bell moved to Tulsa.
Yeah, it's good to have him.
Like, we already have a great disc golf scene here, and he just enhanced it for sure.
All right, we are on to hole 20. This is a par 3, 367 feet. It's really just a straight fairway driver shot or mid-range if you can get it there. Nothing too crazy. You really just want to ride that right side as well.
Yeah, the only thing that's like kind of awkward about it is there's no room for just like a basic wide hyzer. You can throw kind of like a slide hyzer, but mostly just like a dead straight shot.
Yeah. Here's Billy. After that unfortunate spit out for 3 on the last hole.
Is this a rock, maybe?
It might have been.
It seemed to be very floaty.
Yeah. That'll work. He's about pin high. 30 feet left.
Oh, get off that tree. And through the tree.
Squeaks through the tree. And it's going to be pretty short.
About 35, 40.
Yeah.
It's like there's a little bit too much hyzer on this.
Yeah, he's looking for a little bit of flip up, but didn't get it. And he'll be behind Dilly. He'll be behind Billy's
Dilly.
Yeah.
It's funny, like, you were kind of right because he's wearing the Bud Light hat, so you could call him Dilly.
Right. Richard with an awesome shot. Should be able to tap in the birdie.
Yeah, and Bo's just not getting that turn.
Coda.
Wait, did I say Bo?
Yeah.
Of course I did. I'm so
That's
sorry.
how used to filming Bo / commentating on Bo Bobby is.
Yeah. He is in my head at all times. Wrong. I'm in his head because I force him to throw good forehand shots.
Just a little bit wide from Zach.
Yeah. Matt Bell, his foot is just not leaving the gas pedal.
Yeah, he is just slaying right now. I mean, it's one thing to shoot a really hot first round, but to just
continue
keep it going and hold that lead.
Absolutely.
Really awesome.
Billy with a nice putt there.
Yeah. Put him at 25 under par.
Yeah.
And that, you don't see that.
Yeah, he's just not having the round he was expecting to have.
Yeah, his putter's having some struggles this round.
That's really it, though.
Yeah,
Everything else has been pretty sharp.
Yeah. Which is surprising because the last couple rounds he seemed to have been doing pretty well on putts.
Right.
Coda with a par as well. All right, we are on to hole 21. This is a par 4, 500 feet. Another one of those soft par 4s. Most people will be throwing a hyzer or dead straight shot to get into this landing zone up here to the left. And then you will have a pretty standard upshot from there to tap in for your 3. Billy, actually last round, I saw him put it about 25 feet out from the basket. And it was ridiculous. See if he can do that again here.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's looking good. Getting a nice amount of flip.
Oh, that was tracking too.
Just barely too high. If that got under those branches, that was going to be right about where he was last round.
Yeah. Yeah, and this hole is just super awkward to get all the way to the basket because like the right side's kind of tight. You don't really have a whole lot of room, as you can see by Billy by how he hit that tree. But yeah,
Matt with kind of a shank job there, turned over his disc a little too much and is going to find himself on the edge of the rough next to some trees on that right
speaking
side.
of shank job, there's another one by Zach.
Yeah, just
it seems like his only mistakes have been just throwing it low.
Yeah,
you notice that?
Yeah,
at least off the tee box.
Yeah, he's going to have a long upshot from there.
And Richard's kind of playing it safe to that left side. That's what I like to do. Give yourself a forehand to the basket.
And that should be a super easy upshot. And Coda, I'm assuming, is going to play it safer.
Yeah, he's going to be over there by Richard.
Yep. Maybe a little bit past him.
Yeah.
A lot past him.
As you can see, this hole does not drain that well.
No.
It's not too bad now, but it was pretty bad a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Here's Zach from about 390 probably. Maybe 400.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
His forehands are so good.
Yeah, he's got him dialed in. Really good upshot from Zach. And here's Matt after the shank drive, and well, should be able to get that putt there.
Well played by Richard. Easy tap in birdie.
Here's Billy for another eagle.
Throw it in. Come on. Make a 4.
Oh. And he will tap in for birdie. There's Coda.
And this is really just like the last open hole. After this, we're going back into the woods.
Yeah. Yep, we got. Or yeah, I guess the next hole is in.
It's
in
kind,
the
it's like
woods.
half.
Yeah.
It's mostly in the woods.
It's a wooded hole for sure.
That bell come up a little bit short.
And good birdie from Richard.
He's creeping up on Zach.
Yep. Sitting at 29 under par. And Zach with an unfortunate par after that great upshot. And good birdie from Billy.
Billy's probably upset with that, wanting the eagle.
That'll put him at 26 under par. Coda with birdie as well. And Matt with a par. So he will hold 5 strokes ahead of Coda going into these last 4 holes. He's in a good spot.
Yeah, he is.
To say the least. All right, we're on to hole 22. This is a par 3, 300 feet. It is the only wooded hole at the Red Hawk course.
Yep.
There's really only one gap. It's this right side gap, and it's pretty skinny. Most people will be throwing a fairway driver or a mid-range. You really just want to hit this gap, and as long as you don't hit any trees, you'll have a look.
Yeah, and you can hit the gap and still hit some trees. It's just
Yeah, exactly.
the way it goes sometimes. So
Yep.
you just gotta give yourself a chance. Man,
Richard's taking a straighter approach, which is rare to see on this hole.
I've
but
never seen someone. Oh, and he got a little roll.
That's
yeah. I've never seen
phenomenal.
someone try to go for that, and he just did it perfectly.
Yeah. Coda going. Oh.
He might have some trouble there. He got a couple trees in the way.
Ninja branch.
They're the worst.
Matt needs to get a little bit more flip on that, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was trying that center gap to follow Richard, but
I can't
be in a tough spot.
I can't see why people would even try to go for that. I mean, there's a gap right next to it, and it's much bigger. Why not go for that?
This looks wide,
It got
but
squeaky.
gets a really good kick, and yeah, drop in birdie. Coda's trying to skip this one in.
He might have if those leaves weren't there.
Right. He'll have a easy little tap in par. Here's Matt trying to show off the scramble game like he has been all tournament, and that's just the way it goes.
That's what he's been doing.
Yeah.
Billy from about 50 or 60.
Yeah. Just laying up. Matt to save par.
No doubt he was making that.
No doubt at all. Great little birdie from Zach. And Richard will follow. Richard has hit the 30 under par mark. And Coda with an unfortunate par. He definitely wanted to get this one to get a stroke on Matt.
Yeah, this isn't a must-get birdie, but it's one that you really want to get.
Yeah, oh yeah. All right, we are back at Blackhawk. This is hole 23, also hole 16 at Black. It's a par 5, 639 feet, a very soft par 5. There is a tunnel that carries about 300 feet straight, and then once you get past the tunnel, it's about 320, 330 more to the basket. So you really just want to throw a straight fairway or distance driver and get past that initial tunnel, and then from there you should have a pretty easy upshot and a look at eagle.
Yeah, your main focus is to keep this disc in the fairway.
Yeah.
Because, right when you get into these woods, you're going to be pitching out. And that looks beautiful.
Yeah, that's a great shot from Richard.
I should just leave him a hyzer to the basket.
Yeah, it looked left initially, but it started turning, and it was ended up really nice.
Yeah, if you can just barely make that corner, your upshot becomes so much easier.
Mm-hmm. This was great from Zach.
Yeah, that could have got an extra 60 feet if it wasn't for those leaves.
Yep.
Kind of slowing it down.
He's right around the exit of that tunnel.
Let's see if Billy gets real aggressive here.
It's time to drop the hammer, Billy.
It is time. He's dropped it a couple times, but he needs to pick it up and just drop it again.
Yep. Oh yeah,
Looks
getting
a
it
little
up.
high, but it's moving through.
And he is way up there.
Yeah, you can't really tell from the camera, but that's
There's
so close.
not many people that can get that far up the fairway.
And I don't know about you, but that tree on the right, just 15 feet in front of the tee pad,
Yeah.
bugs the crap out of me.
Yeah. Ugh, and Coda that is the last thing you want to see on this hole is you hitting that tree and kicking left.
Yeah, that's what he did on the super long, the last long Blackhawk hole. He did that.
Yeah.
Just shanked it straight left.
Yeah. Hopefully Matt doesn't follow like he did on that hole. Don't think he will. Seems to be pretty dialed in right now, and yeah, that's looking really good.
Yeah, a little bit too much hyzer,
yeah,
but
a little sawed off, but he kicked out.
Yeah,
on
he's
the
not
other side.
Yeah, he's just barely into that rough. Should have a look.
Here's Coda. Just
Good out.
Pitching out. Got a little bit of distance there considering where he was at.
Yeah, that situation is always a little sketch because like you want to move up the fairway as far as possible, obviously, but you also don't want to go back into the rough.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make that decision on how aggressive I need to be, and
Yeah.
he played it perfect.
And Matt was just kind of in a weird spot and left with a hyzer, and did really well hitting that gap, and we'll be able to score a birdie.
Good shot by Coda.
Yep.
That'll be for his
Par,
right?
Yeah, I
Yep.
believe so.
Zach playing the hyzer skip. Gang getting eaten up by those leaves.
Yeah. We'll have a long look. Richard. And that just turned over on him.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked to see that.
And,
He's really good at those forehand up shots.
Mm-hmm. Here is Billy. See if he can get it close.
He's already close.
Well, yeah, closer. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful shot.
That's a tap-in eagle.
I make it 4 eagles on the round.
4 eagles on the round. Yep. Richard trying to throw it in.
I haven't had an eagle in like the past year, I don't think.
Yeah, right. I feel like I've gotten a 3 on this hole in the past year. Here is Zach for the eagle. Oh,
Yeah, it looked
just
good
a
at
little
first.
bit left.
Yeah.
Coda. Oh my goodness.
And it looked like he kind of rushed his arm motion there.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's... Don't ever see that. Billy Lund with his 4th eagle of the round. That is awesome.
That's the beauty of filming Billy. Like, even if he doesn't put together like a clean round, you're gonna see some awesome stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Especially on courses like this where it really demands a lot of power.
Mm-hmm. Zach tapping in the birdie, but definitely wanted the eagle. And Richard with a good birdie as well.
It's cool seeing more players throw that Sonic around. I
Yeah.
saw Richard hand it
Right.
to Zach to show it to him.
Garrett Gerthy
Garrett-
repopularized
yeah,
it.
he did.
And that is a good birdie from Matt. All right, we are on to hole 24, aka hole 17 at Blackhawk. It's par 3, 234 feet. The most common play is going to be this left side gap. I mean, you can throw a forehand there, and then there is also a right side gap as well. I mean, the left side gap, though, is way wider than the right side. So
Yeah, behind the basket, it kind of slopes down too, so you gotta be careful about going long. I like the flick mid ranges, honestly,
yeah,
on this hole.
yeah. I mean, it's not that long, and if you have a control flick, then that's the play.
Yeah, have it settle down a little bit easier.
Billy took that backhand line and put it right there.
Worked out.
It's really impressive. Richard, gonna put it right there as well. We'll have a drop-in birdie.
Good shot
Zach
there.
doing the same thing.
Yeah, that disc is really overstable.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cranked on it. Just
Yeah.
Came back immediately.
Oh yeah. That might have been a Moab. I don't know with
I
how
don't know.
overstable it was.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Don't take my word for it, but he is sponsored by Heiserbaum now.
Yeah, he is. I don't know if we mentioned that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats to Zach. And Matt Siri. That's a great pickup.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here is Coda lining up the forehand. Throwing it way high. He's trying to run this. And gave it a really good run.
That's real close.
Yeah. Here's Matt from left and
Just a little bit low.
yeah. Oh. I didn't even see that happen during the round.
just hung that a little bit too wide.
Yeah. Good birdie from Billy.
Woo, Billy.
And Richard as well. That's an unfortunate par from Zach. That now leaves him and Richard tied at 32 under par. All right, we are on to the last hole, hole 25, aka hole 18 on Blackhawk. It is a par 3, 284 feet. It's really just a turnover with a mid-range or fairway driver, whatever you want to throw up there. There is also a forehand line, but it's a little bit more risky. There's a lot more trees in that line. So, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, if you do the forehand line, I say you got to take like the same route as the backhand, but just have it go dead straight.
Mm-hmm. Billy's going with that turnover.
Yeah, hit the gap perfect. A little bit
yeah.
of a worm burner, but he's up there.
Yeah, circle's edge putt.
Yeah.
Can't complain about that.
I usually just grab my flippiest disc and just crush it right down the middle and just see what happens to it.
Yeah.
Usually it'll ride right, but sometimes sometimes not. Richard's just going past the basket, a little bit to the right.
He's going to be about 35 deep there.
That's another thing. It's a fairly low ceiling the whole way too,
Yeah.
so got to keep it low and have it travel that distance.
Yeah, Coda just barely caught that branch, and it's going to be about 60, 70 short.
Ooh, look at this thing.
And that is awesome.
That's perfect.
Great shot from Zach. Here is Matt. Last hole. Has a 5-stroke lead.
You think he's nervous?
Not at all. Not the greatest shot, but
I don't think he cares.
He's got the strokes.
Yeah. He does not care.
Yep. Ooh.
Scaring it.
He was trying to run that.
Yeah.
Here's Coda.
Just trying to
Definitely running
finish
that.
strong. Good run.
Yeah. He will tap in for par. And here is Billy for the 2 to break that 30 under par mark.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Putt.
Great putt from Billy.
Watch this finish.
And,
Yes.
Great way to finish the round. He really finished strong there
Yeah, he
with eagle birdie.
Yep. That's how
I
he
mean,
finished. Yep.
that's great. And here's Richard for his birdie as well.
And that I really wanted that to land for him.
Yeah.
He's had a
same.
tough round. Just barely been off with his putts, and I'm sure he'll be back on film.
Yeah.
In just a matter of weeks.
Yeah, we'll definitely see Richard again.
And Matt Bell for the win.
Ish.
I mean, technically.
Boom.
Bow.
Shakalaka.
And that's what happens when you just keep it in the fairways on these tough courses, you know?
Yeah.
Just play safe, make long putts. That's what he does.
Yep. Just really clean rounds.
Coda Hatfield played extremely well as well.
Mm-hmm. Shooting a really good round, second round.
Yeah, he did.
All right, well, that is going to conclude our coverage of the 2019 Mohawk Park Open. Congrats to Matt Bell, taking down the win, shooting that hot round, and just holding the lead the entire tournament. Just well done, and well done to all the other guys on this card, really.
Yeah, everyone played great.
Really good golf. It was a lot of fun to watch. So, also, we have our winner of the brand new Devin Owens Signature Series Heiser Bomb Tank. It is Micah Millum.
Congratulations,
congrats, Micah.
The disc is awesome. I really want to keep it myself, but I got to give it to you.
Yeah. Be sure to contact us. Find us on social media. Look up GK Productions. You can follow or find us
Facebook.
on Facebook. Yeah. If you have Instagram, you can find us there as well. Send us a direct message, and we'll get that organized and get that disc out to you.
Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys.